What's up, guys? It's Jack's Pop Guy here.
And it's Jimi Hendrix Collectibles.
So today we have a fun video for you. Kind of a fun video. It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. Do you think it's going to be fun?
I think it's going to be fun.
Alright, it's going to be fun. But the reason we're bringing you this video is not, instead of like an unboxing or anything, it's just because our packages have just been delayed by USPS. There's a lot going on with USPS right now. We're not going to speak on that. But if you watch the news, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to talk about that. But today we thought it'd be fun, and instead of unboxing some stuff, maybe show off our top 5 favorite items in our collection. So these items can be, well, for me, they're going to be Funko Pops, because I only collect Funko Pops. But for him, they're going to be a little bit of everything. Mm-hmm. And I personally am going to be ranking these 5 to 1. So the first item you see will be number 5, and then the last item you see from me will be number 1.
And it's going to be a little different for me. I'm going to show my items, but they're not necessarily going to be ranked in any way because I relatively cherish a lot of my collection in a lot of ways. Like each figure has its own special meaning for me. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah. So with that said, I'm gonna hop right into my first figure. I guess some people call Pops figures, but they're Pops. They're their own thing. Yeah.
Number 5, we have Snowy Bigfoot from the Canadian Connection exclusive limited edition. I think this is the shared sticker. I think this was the shared one with the Funko Shop or something like that. Yes, I don't know what else to say about this pop other than it looks freaking sweet. It's flocked. I love the flocked pops. The Bigfoot pops are really cool. I love all the Bigfoots. I want to get them all. I have 3 right now. I have this one, the blue-green, and the rainbow Bigfoot, which the rainbow Bigfoot I think is the least valuable of them all. But anyway, this one is definitely very cool. I like the sticker too. Stickers kind of play a factor for me. They're not huge, like not the value that comes with the sticker, just look. I want the sticker to look good because like the new San Diego Comic-Con shared stickers just don't look that good to me. But this sticker's really nice. It's the Canadian exclusive, has the little maple leaf. Really nice looking. You want to take a look at that? Yeah. It's flocked. All the Bigfoots are flocked except for the rainbow Bigfoot, I believe. So you get that nice little flocked sticker too.
Do they all hold different stuff?
Yes, for the most part they all do. I think the only one that doesn't hold anything is the blue-green. I'd have to go look at it. I haven't really looked at it well enough to see if it holds something. But this one's holding an ice cream cone, a Neapolitan ice cream cone it looks like. Yeah. Very cool. The like the basic brown one is holding like a marshmallow on a stick.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like the, I think I've said it before, but the molds for usually the, like animal kind of characters, either monsters, myths.
The myths line is a very good line if you want really unique molds. The Medusa one's really nice, the Jackalope's really nice, the Cyclops is nice, Cthulhu's nice, the Bigfoots are nice. What? Cthulhu? Yep, Cthulhu has a 10-inch.
Oh, okay.
The Kraken, that's a good one too. But yeah, that is number 5 for me.
Nice. So,
let's hop into his first item after his
top
5.
So, my first one, it is the 12-inch, 24-inch long NECA Godzilla from the 2014 film, aka Gareth Goji. That's what the design's nicknamed. And this was definitely one when they announced, NECA announced that they were doing Godzilla figures, I was like on board. I have to thank them for really getting me collecting NECA again, the Godzilla line, because I've just been, I think it's mostly like now I have like horror and the...
You have more Predator than anything, I think.
Yeah, I was surprised how much Predator, but yeah, this guy is absolutely amazing. The sculpting is actually really good. They actually used, like the 6-inch figure, they used the CG model. They actually had the files and sculpted like this, and it's a really good sculpt. And I don't know if he'll work for me today, but on the back, yep, he does.
Wow.
He has a roaring feature. Sometimes that can be a little dodgy, but it's still a cool feature to have. This funny story about this guy is that I wanted him for my, I think, 18th birthday. 24th, yeah. So I think it had to be 18th. And I really wanted him, and I told my dad that I wanted him, and he's like, okay, I'll get it for you. And he was like, ordered it, and it's like, oh yeah, sorry, they actually ran out of stock on the item, and but they have me a notification to see when they get more. Then I'm like constantly checking it's like the Earth Entertainment website, or Entertainment Earth, and I'm like telling my dad, it's like, oh, these are the other options you can get for the figure. Then he ultimately got fed up with me and just showed the box. It was in.
So lesson learned there: if you bug someone enough for stuff, they might give it to you just so you shut up.
Yeah. Which
I remember this time, and he was very annoying about it. I felt like every day he was like, "Hey, do they have it? Hey, have you ordered it yet?"
Yeah.
Something like that. It's like,
well, I got it, and he's a fantastic figure. Really good sculpting, and probably my favorite NECA Godzilla that isn't the regular line. So, yeah.
All right. So that's one of his. Going to number 4 in mine, we have Wolfpack Sting. So Wolfpack Sting, the red face paint Sting, GameStop exclusive from 2016. This is a very cool Sting. I have both the Stings. I got the other Sting. So the other one, the regular face paint, I got that guy for $7 at our local shop, Mythical Mountain. Just because he has a little tear in the front, I was like, $7. He's worth close to 50 now. So I think I made out okay with that one. But yeah, back to Wolfpack Sting. Wolfpack Sting, if you don't know, it's from when he was in the Wolfpack, NWO Wolfpack. It was kind of a faction created to rival the NWO. It had Sting,
Lex
Luger, Conan, a couple other people, big wrestlers.
Kevin Nash, I think, too.
Yeah, Kevin Nash. I think Kevin Nash and Scott Hall both jumped from regular NWO to Wolfpack NWO. That's where the Too Sweet comes from. All you wrestling fans out there know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is an early series WWE that's number 19. It came with the same series that Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Roddy Piper, Ultimate Warrior, and Andre the Giant came from. Out of those, I only have Andre the Giant. So I'm looking for those other ones still, except for maybe Ultimate Warrior. We don't mess with Ultimate Warrior in this household. Just how it is.
Oh, boy.
But that is number 4 for me, and you'll see some close-ups of him. You'll be able to see the great detail in the face paint. So, yeah, that's number 4.
Alright, so my number, technically 4, even though these are not in order, but my next one, it is the Kenner Lost World Thrasher T-Rex. Now, mine isn't a complete one, because my mom got it off of eBay for me when I really got back into Jurassic Park, and Jurassic World wasn't a thing yet. And I really wanted some of the older figures, and this was definitely one of them because I thought it was the best looking T-Rex that Kenner had ever done. And it's been kind of a staple in my collection for years. Like, I don't really have any of my other my Kenner toys out, but this guy I do, because I just keep this guy out all the time.
Yeah, I remember this guy. He's had this for a long time. A long time.
Yeah, because there's even, I don't know if we'll show it, but there's actually kind of a detail where the eye actually got lost, and I actually went in and painted the eye back on. Tried my best. I think it looks good for amateur.
Yeah, it's not bad.
For amateur me, and I did some customization to it back when I thought it was being customizable and cool, but it's like...
He painted the chest white with white out.
Which is not good, but like at the same time, it's definitely like, it's not as sticky anymore.
I remember when you first did it, it was super sticky. I was like, why did you do this?
Because I wanted to do custom. And it's like, now I'm kind of getting there in terms of like doing customs and stuff. Like my 2019 Godzilla I've worked on a little bit. But other than that.
That's number 4 for him. We're going to hop right into my number 3. So number 3, I have 3 sitting over here, and I'm trying to decide which one number 3 is. But I think I'm going to go with Yondu. Yondu, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, 2018 ECC exclusive, Emerald City Comic Con. And this will be the first of the Emerald City Comic Con sticker pops I have here. That sticker, the Emerald Comic Con sticker, in my opinion, is the best looking con sticker. And you can't tell me otherwise, because I'm set in my ways and I'm stubborn. So, but anyway, back to the pop. Yondu. This is obviously the moment when he's riding his arrow down when he says, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all." And what I think is one of the best moments from the movie. This pop is just so nice.
Is he? Oh, he's not glow in the dark. That would be. That's
I wish it was. Yeah, I wish the arrow was glow in the dark. That'd be really cool.
Emerald City's it's Seattle. Right?
Yep, Seattle. That's why it has the Space Needle there. But yeah, that sticker is just so nice. All right, I can go for hours on that sticker.
It seems like Emerald City gets a lot of the good ones too.
Because that's where
they're based. Funko's based.
Funko is based out of Everett, Washington.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, which is really close to Seattle. So
yeah.
So there is number 3, Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Nice.
Bang.
All right, getting into my. Ooh, which one should I do next? I don't know. Well, 2 next ones are going to be correlated anyway with how they're important. So this is my next one is the SH Monster Art Burning Godzilla, and no, this is not the re-release from I think a few years ago that came with the effects piece. This is the OG one. I can't remember the release date. I think it was 2013 when it was released.
Wow.
And this guy was 94. My grandpa got it for me for, I think, my birthday. And either birthday or Christmas, I can't remember. Or we had a cool thing.
Yeah, our grandpa and grandma, we were the only grandkids on their side. So what they would do is, to make it fair for the other grandkid, whatever the person for their birthday got, the other grandkid would get either cash in the same value or something or an item they wanted for the equal value. So it was really cool. Both our grandparents have actually passed away within the last 2 years or so. But yeah, they always were. They spoiled us rotten. Sorry about that. Camera cut out. Like I was saying, our grandparents spoiled us rotten. And they would pretty much. Our grandpa would really just.
Who'd go in?
He would do. Yeah,
a lot of good Christmases at their place.
Yeah, king crab legs every Christmas Eve.
But
if you know, you know. Grab king crab legs.
But yeah, this guy. I think I've mentioned it before on video, but I have a love. The Heisei design, specifically the burning design, is one of my favorite Godzilla designs. And it was just such a cool. But he's so cool looking in the movie, and he has a really cool spiral breath, and it was definitely one that I really wanted. I did that. This is the guy I actually learned about the SH Monster Art line. I only have a few of them because they've gotten really expensive over the years. But
I will say it looks really cool because like the parts where like the red on them from like the burning, it's not like just painted on. It looks translucent, which is really cool.
I think it is a translucent.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's like they used a whole different like type of plastic instead of just using paint.
Yeah,
it looks really nice.
He's definitely one of my favorite designs. He's a good SH Monster Art figure, and he's very special to me. So.
Number 3 for him.
Number 3.
So we're gonna go to number 2 for me. Number 2 for me is Captain America ECC exclusive. Back again with the Emerald City Comic Con sticker. This is from 2017 though, so the year before Yondu. This is the one where it's from the first Captain America when he's first, like his first kind of Captain America gear, if you will. I know if you actually collect Funko Pops, you know in the community that this is one of the most highly it's not like really sought after, but it's like one of the most highly praised like pops because it just looks so freaking good. The shield, the goggles, everything about this is just on point. It's just so cool.
He's a loss of words.
And this one, it took me a while to find a good price for it, and one that came in good condition. This one's mint. I got it for $165, which I think is right around what it's worth. But at the time, I overpaid about like $40. But like I didn't care. I wanted it. I didn't want to wait any longer because I knew it was gonna go up. Because this pot, it's just, I really care about the value. I really like cool pops, and a lot of times cool pops are expensive. So here we are. But yeah, that's number 2 for me. He is just so cool.
Oh, it's kind of crazy that they didn't do them for. When did they start doing the Funkos? Like for these guys? Because I feel like they didn't start doing them till like really
from Marvel.
Yeah, really into the when they were really MCU. Characters.
MCU. Oh, I don't know. So I do have the Marvel. I had the first Captain America, the OG Captain America, and that's like a 2011 pop. So I mean, they've had the licenses, but I don't know when they first started doing the first
MCU
movies. It may have been one of the first. It may have been the first Avengers. I really don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yep, that's number 2, Captain America, ECC.
Alright, and for
C. 3 C's.
Sorry. For my number 2, or my next to last guy, it is the Hot Toys Lost Predator from Predator 2. Now, this is an expensive figure. It was expensive back in the day. It was roughly like, I think, $240, I think.
Ooh, wow.
And once again, our grandpa, love him to death. He is an amazing grandpa. He got this guy and the Machiko She-Predator, which was also pretty expensive. But the Lost Predator I really love. I love the design for it. I'm really excited for the NECA Ultimate figures, because it's gonna be cool to have him in the 6-inch scale with the other Predators, especially like the Lost Tribe. Which that's what they're slowly doing. They're slowly releasing Ultimates of the Predator 2 tribe. But this guy is really fantastic. He is very weird because if you've noticed for the NECA one, he has a customized, like a very, not a mask that the mask he comes with the Hot Toys one is actually one that is the Boar Predator's mask, which is kind of weird, but it's still a cool mask, really good detailed figure. And the funny thing with the Hot Toys back then, where you could just simply now you can just pick it out and you can pose it. These were kind of like model kits in a sense, where you had to plug in all the pieces and make it go together, which was kind of a pain for me, but at the same time, he turned out really good, and I think his chest armor is really awesome. But yeah, I'm very excited about that NECA, that Ultimate Lost NECA Predator. So yeah, and once again, it's a special place in my heart. My grandfather got it. Our grandfather got it for me. And yeah, that's my number 2.
Number 2. All right, number 1 for me. You're probably thinking, oh, it's gonna be his highest value pop. No. It's my first expensive pop when I first started collecting, and that is FYE exclusive Jimi Hendrix. You wouldn't know by looking at me, but I love Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix is, I think, in my opinion, one of the greatest guitar players of all time, and plus his vocals that go with his great guitar playing. The Jimi Hendrix Experience, a very underrated band, I think. And if he would have lived longer, I think Jimi Hendrix would have gone down as the greatest guitarist ever. But that's just me. But yeah, this guy I got. This was the first kind of non-common pop I bought for non-common price at Mythical Mountain, of course. It still has the Mythical Mountain. I bought this for $42. At that time, that was a lot for a pop for me, because I didn't buy pops. I didn't know anything. It's like I see these ones, like this one's for $10, but why is this one for $42? I didn't understand the values or anything like that. But this is, I would honestly say this is probably the one that kicked the door open into my collecting. So that's why I really like. That's probably why it's my favorite in my collection. It was the first one that really I started to understand the value, started to look into them, learn more about them. Plus, it's just a really cool pop. You have the Jimi Hendrix properties, like Purple Haze properties, sorry. Logos up top. That's really cool. It has a picture of Jimi Hendrix on the back. This is the one from Monterey. I think it's a festival. There's also Woodstock Jimmy from when he played the national anthem at Woodstock. I want to get that one too. It's not that expensive. I just haven't found one.
At a decent price?
Not really. I just haven't really looked either.
Okay.
But yeah, Jimi Hendrix, number 1 for me.
Yeah, whenever you play Voodoo Child in the car, it's like...
Voodoo Child's my favorite song, All Along the Watchtower.
Alright, so now for my number 1, I guess. But it's not a figure, so it's kind of going to be a little oddball.
Yeah.
But
I was kind of surprised when I saw it.
This one's a really cool one for me. So this is the Master Chief helmet for, I think it was the Xbox, is the Legendary Edition for Halo 3 back in the day with, I think, the Xbox 360. That was the Chief themed one. My friend, I actually bought this from my best friend in Utah, and it was funny because after I bought it from him, he's like, "Oh, I kind of regret selling me that." And I'm like, "You snooze, you lose, my man." But while the piece itself is pretty cool, the cherry on the top is last year before COVID messed up everything. I think it was called. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I can't remember the con name, but I had the opportunity to meet Steve Downes and Jen Taylor. For those of you who don't know, the voice actors connected to the Halo games, Steve Downes is Master Chief, aka John 117, and Jen Taylor is Cortana or Dr. Halsey in the game, in like Reach and stuff. So it was just a huge opportunity to meet these two like voice actors that I love, these two characters that I really loved, and they were some of the sweetest people I think I've ever met in my life. And they also.
It's heavier than it looks.
They also signed. We'll probably do something with it, but
we'll get a close up of it.
It says for Steve Downes, he did finish the fight, his signature with Chiefs, and then Jen Taylor said, "Dalton, don't make a girl a promise. Don't make a girl a promise." I think.
Don't make a girl a promise.
From Cortana and Halsey. So, and it's definitely one of my highlights of my collection. I love the Halo games.
You don't really know he has it because it's kind of hidden in a corner.
It is.
Like a stand. You don't really know it's there until you actually look at it. It's like, oh, that's cool. And then you see it signed. It's like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. Kind of why I also want to get another, like a nightstand over there. Put that probably over there.
Okay.
Because that would be a better kind of place for it. Because people can come up to my room and see it. But yeah, that is my number one pick. It is a good. It's heavy, but it's a really cool. I'm glad to have it with me.
Yep. So these are our number ones. You know, everyone has their own number one. It may be the cheapest pop in your collection, maybe the number one pop, it may be the most expensive one in your collection, or it could be has a signed item, or something that just has some true sentimental value. But you know what? At the end of the day, as long as you love what you collect, that's what matters.
Oh yeah.
And we love what we collect. So
yeah.
Sweet.
That being said, if you guys like the video, remember hit subscribe and hit the little bell notification just to get
notified when we upload. And if you liked the video, hit the little like button. When you like the video, it helps us know if you like the video. Which all of you guys seem to be pretty well at liking the button. Hitting the like button. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
But anyway, we are done for today. We'll be seeing you next time.